Hi, welcome to my channel. Today's topic is diluted EPS IAS 33. This is our today's topic and this is my channel name. Please tell your friends to subscribe it. Okay. Today's topic is diluted EPS and what is the purpose and why we calculate diluted EPS. If I say for individual person like me and you, if we get the information that in few years company has decided to issue shares, that in near future company is issuing shares, so it means we can expect fall in EPS. So this is the way we calculate EPS is equal to profit divided by shares. This is how we calculate EPS, how much company is making profit and how much the company has the number of shares. So it means per share will give you how much profit. It says suppose it has 100,000 and company has suppose 1,000 shares. So you can see company is making profit $100 shares per share. It means company is giving you $100 against one share. You can expect $100 profit against one share. Now in near future, if you get this information that in near future company is issuing more shares, it means the denominator will increase. So as mathematically, if this value increases, this value will go down. It means if suppose 100,000 is your profit, suppose 100,000 is your profit and the company was having 1,000 shares before. Now company is issuing suppose 9,000 more shares. It means company will have 10,000 shares. It means the company was having 1,000 shares before. Now they are issuing 9,000 more new shares. It means now company will have 10,000 shares. Now the profit will be only $10. It means the profit, this value has increased, then EPS will decrease. This value has been decreased because the denominator has been increased. So this information is really very important and really relevant to the shareholders. So this is the way we calculate. This is just a what if scenario. Diluted EPS means what if scenario. What if company issue this? What if company issue shares? What if this? Is just a what if scenario. Imagination. It's just an imaginary thing. Like company may need cash, so instead of getting loan, it is best to issue shares. Or we will study in diluted EPS, we will study two things. One is share option and one is convertible loan note. It means this after 30 years company says you will have an option to convert into shares, and convertible loan means that we are giving you loan notes, and after 5 years you can redeem these loan notes into cash or into shares. So this is the main objective. This is the main theme we're gonna study in this. So let's do an example just to make you understand. I will just write a question here first. That's my YouTube channel. Okay, let's do some practice. It says company had in issue 7% convertible loan notes. Each $100 loan note is convertible in 30 shares. Tax rate is 35%. Requirement: basic EPS and diluted EPS. Okay, this is a question. So highlight first thing. Company had in issue. It means company already had these number of shares. 7% of $6,000 convertible loan note. Okay, it means company was having a convertible shares already had in issue 7% of convertible loan note, 6,000 amount convertible loan note. The interest rate which is standing next to the convertible loan is a coupon rate. So always remember that the interest rate which is standing next to the convertible loan is coupon rate. So this is your coupon rate. So this is the interest you're gonna pay. This is the interest, 7% interest you have to pay on your convertible loan notes. Second line came. It says each loan note is convertible in 30 shares. Okay, each 100 loan note. It means 100 loan note will be converted in 30 shares. So if I take into percentage, how much percentage? 30 is a percent. 30 shares. 30 is a 30% of 100. 100 into 30. 100 shares will give you 30. It means this 30 is 100 of the 100% of this. So 30 is a 30% of 100. So it means 30%. Company issuing 30%. It means 100. You can say divided by 100. This is the best way. That this company. Let me explain you in this. It says 100 loan note is convertible in 30 shares. 30 shares will be, you will get 30 shares if you have $100 loan note. So it is 30%. This is 30%. Okay. Now we need to calculate this thing. Convertible loan note. It means 6,000 number of shares produced. Number of shares from conversion. If this, we will just imagine if this what if scenario happens, then how much number of shares we will have to give in return. So 6,000 is the amount. 6,000 is the amount. Okay, we are giving 30%, or you can say we are giving 30. If you have 100 loan, you will get 30 loan. You will get 30 shares if you have 100 loan note. So you either you take 30 divided by 100, or either you take just 30%. It's the same thing. How much you gonna get? You're gonna get 1,800 share. It means what if this conversion happened, then you will get how much shares? You're gonna get 1,800 shares. You're gonna get 1,800 shares. Okay. Second, because now the thing is, when you have converted your loan into equity shares, when you ask your client that I want to pay back your loan, you have already paid it back, so you already paid your loan off. So then you don't have to pay interest, 7% interest on the loan, because you have already paid the loan. It's the same example I will tell you. If you borrow 500 from me, just for example, if you borrow 500 from me, I will take 7% interest. Okay, whatever. After few months you return me, well, suppose 200 you return me, you 200 payback. So how much the outstanding balance? Only 300 is the outstanding balance now. So now I will not calculate 7% on this, I will calculate 7% on this amount which is outstanding. So I will not charge you interest on this amount because you have already paid back the loan. You get my point, right? So you don't have to pay your loan, you don't have to pay interest on the loan which you already paid. So only outstanding amount we charge loan interest. If there is, so in this case you have converted 30%, it means you have converted 30% of this value. It means you don't have to, because on it, this is the value you have already paid. So you already paid off your loan by 6,000. So you can say that I will not charge you 7% interest. So it means you saved your interest. So incremental, we will calculate in incremental after saving incremental after tax saving, because you have to pay tax on it saving. Okay, it means incremental, how we will calculate? 6,000 amount was here, so you are paying 6,000, you paid it off, so you don't have, you are saving your 7% interest on 6,000. Okay, because you already paid this, so you don't have to pay interest on this. So it means you saved your 7% interest on 6,000. So you saved, actual amount you saved 420 you saved. Now this 420 will not come to you, this will not come 100%, you don't own it, so you have to pay tax on it. So 35% you will pay in tax. So if you 100 minus 35, it means 65% comes to you. So you will have only 65% of this. If you take 420 and if you take 65 percentage on 420, it will give you 273. This is your tax saving, this is your saving, interest saving. It means this amount you saved by paying off your loan. So these are the number of shares and these are the number of these interest saving. So first calculate basic EPS. How we will calculate? We just calculate basic EPS. Suppose we have shares, suppose we have 10,000 shares and profit is, suppose 50,000 profit. Okay, now basic EPS, how we will calculate? 50,000 divided by 10,000. So this is your EPS, which is $5. This is very simple, we have already studied. Now diluted EPS, how you will calculate diluted? How you will calculate? You calculate, it's the same way, you have to calculate basic EPS and then you need to calculate add number of shares and number of saving. So in this, take this formula in 50,000 profit divided by company were having 10,000 share before. This is before the loan not paying off your loan note. Now you saved your this, you save your interest, 273 is your interest saving, and this is your these are the number of shares, put it here. So 1800, it means after conversion you will issue 1800 more shares. So if you calculate this, it will give you your diluted EPS is $4.26. This is your diluted EPS. This is your basic EPS. So it's really very simple. If you're done with this, then we will move forward. We will do one more question then. Okay, let's do another question. Suppose a number company has 20,000 shares and profit is 60,000. Okay, and now we will say company had an issue 8% of $8,000 convertible loan note. This is your coupon rate because this is standing next to the convertible loan note. And suppose each $100 loan note is convertible into suppose 40 shares. It means $100 will give you 40 shares. Tax rate is suppose 30%. Okay, so this is a question the same way we have to calculate the basic EPS and diluted EPS. First we will calculate number of conversion shares. Number of shares after conversion. If we say this conversion happened, how much you gonna get? So 8,000 is your number of shares. $8,000 is your amount equivalent to the convertible loan note. Okay, 8,000 shares. So you are getting, if you will have an option to convert 40 shares if you have $100. You can say 40 divided by 100, or you can say 40 is the 40% of 100. So you can either take 40%, or either you can say you will get 40 shares if you have each loan note 100. So $100 equivalent loan note will give you 40 shares option is equal to how much we need to issue more shares. We need to issue 3,200, or you can say after this conversion you will get 3,200 shares. Okay, one bit is done. Second bit is incremental tax saving, because if tax saving, so this is your second bit. So tax saving, because now 8% interest, you were paying 8% on $8,000. Now you have already paid your loan, you converted into equity shares, you gave them shares instead of giving them cash, you gave them shares, and like it's being settled now. So you saved your 8% on 8,000. It means 8,000, you don't have to pay your loan interest on 8,000. 8% you saved it already. So if you calculate this, this will give you 640. So this is your saving this is your saving interest being saved, but this is not 100% yours. You have to pay 30% into tax. So pay 30% to tax, and how much you gonna get? You're gonna get only 70%, because 30% is going to the tax department and 70% is coming to you only. So it will give you 480. So this is your number of shares after conversion. This is your tax saving. This is your saving after tax. Now calculate basic EPS first. Basic EPS is very easy. Profit divided by number of shares. Profit divided by number of share. Profit is 60,000 divided by number of share, which is 20,000, which will give you I think $4. oh sorry, $3. $3. Okay, now we will calculate diluted. How we will calculate diluted? Take this fraction, which is you are having 60,000 profit and you are having 20,000 shares before conversion, and after conversion you have how many shares? 3,200 more shares, and this is your saving. 448 is your saving. So after this you can say you will get $2.61. So this is your diluted EPS and this is your basic EPS. So you might see that this value has been decreased because this number of shares were increased. You will say the denominator is increasing, that's why the value is decreasing. So denominator has been increased. It's really very simple. You first see how many shares you will get after conversion, plus the second thing we need to calculate the second thing you need to calculate is your saving, how much you are saving, how much you saved. Okay, let's do one more example. Company has 50,000 share before and profit is suppose 5,000. Okay, same thing, company had an issue. It means company already had in issue 25%, which is coupon rate or tax rate or interest rate, $6,000 convertible or not convertible loan note. Each $100 loan note is convertible into suppose 10 shares. Okay, tax rate is 15%. Okay, so see, 25% is your interest rate. Okay, 6,000 loan note, you are paying 25% on, you are paying interest on this amount. Okay, $100 is convertible into 10 shares. So first thing we need to calculate number of share after conversion. If this conversion happen, how much you gonna get, how much shares you will convert? $6,000, this amount 6,000, and how much you will convert 10 shares. If you have 100 amount, you can convert 10 shares if you have $100 against 100 each 100 loan note, or you can say 10 over divided by 100, or you can take just 10%. So it means you're gonna get 600 shares after conversion. If this conversion happen, you will get 600 shares. Incremental after tax saving. This is first bit, this is second bit. You were paying 25% on 6,000 before. 6,000 multiplied by 25% before. This and this. So now it means you don't have to pay 25% on 6,000. It means you saved your interest by 1,500. So when you saved your 1,500, you have to pay tax on it. So the tax rate is here. I'll just get these in colors. So it means you have to pay 15% to tax. It means only 85% is yours. Only 85% is yours. Because you are paying 15% to the tax authorities. So it means you will get only this saving. So this is the question. Then we will calculate basic EPS first. Basic EPS is profit divided by number of shares. This is your basic profit divided by number of shares. It will give you 10 cent. Okay, now calculate diluted one. How we will calculate the same way. Basic EPS, calculate basic EPS first. Now add these values. Now saving is here, 1275 saving, and shares are here. Put shares here, 600 shares. So it will give you around 12.4 cent. You will notice that this value has been increased because the numerator has been increased. So this is the way you calculate your diluted EPS and basic EPS. I will record more lectures. Tell your friends to subscribe my channel. We will complete F7 course. And see you in the next session. See ya. Bye.